You know, when we did the audience, I wrote the scene between, which was a play, which I did with Stephen Dorji and Helen Mirren. I wrote a scene with the young Queen with the old Winston Churchill, and I suddenly thought, my God, she was young. You know, we sometimes forget, and it's easy to forget. And it's easy, you know, having been on the throne for 60 years, it's easy to forget that there was a time when she wasn't. And there must have been that terrible moment when it happened. And so that's what I wanted to start telling, and that's the story of this season.
Because the crown itself and the responsibility of it is something that is really quite tremendous, isn't it, really? And is that something that you really wanted to impart into the story?
That's right. And you know, the crown starts on the head of her father. So in our drama, it starts with being a story about George VI. The job is to tell the story, you know, so I decided to tell the first decade would be season 1. So season 1 spans 1947 to 57. So really from her wedding to the Suez conflict or the imminent outbreak of war. That's season 1. Season 2 we're filming, which then takes us to 1964.
It's the obvious question that you constantly face with these types of projects, where that line is between being accurate and authentic from a documentary point of view and then artistic license as a drama.
It's a good question, and it is, of course, central to everything that I have to do. In the end, you do your very best. I wasn't there. I wasn't even alive. But I've got, you know, a team of full-time researchers. And, you know, sometimes if you can't get accuracy, you can get truth. And I've always gone for the underlying truth, even if I'm not able to get it absolutely right with accuracy sometimes, because you don't know what were they wearing, what were they doing, and so forth. Claire is, I mean, you know, just technically as an actress, she's right up there, and I've had the good fortune to work with people like Helen Mirren, as you know, and Claire is right up there. She's going to be one of our real greats. Because as a writer, of course, it starts with just one person in a room with a typewriter or a computer, and then you end up with something like this, which is really wonderful, really thrilling. So far, you know, people seem to like it, and they seem to be very moved by it, which is really nice, you know.